Welcome to Newswatch 12 Weekends. I'm Kyle Pzorski. We'll get to some news around Wisconsin and the country today, including a shooting in Milwaukee, which has left 2 people dead. But first, Democrat Senate candidate Tom Nelson spoke today in Wausau at the Our Revolution convention. But before he could participate on the panel, the self-called pro-worker candidate gave a speech to radio and TV reporters in the former village of Brokaw. Nelson recently released his Making It in Wisconsin plan, which includes investing in Wisconsin businesses and creating better trade deals. During his speech, Nelson spoke about what he sees as political mistakes of the past and how he would govern differently.
Neoliberals, Democrats, and Republicans back in the 1990s said we got to get out of manufacturing, we got to get out of paper because of the internet, because of the email. Those knuckleheads did not spend 1 second thinking, using some imagination, creativity of how the paper industry could look 10 years or 20 years down the road.
He would go on to answer questions from reporters, remarking that he believes he is a Democrat who will stand up for blue-collar workers if he is elected. The Democrat primary for Senate is on August 9th. O'Day Country Festival continued today with performances by Sam Hunt and Russell Dickerson. The yearly country music festival has been taking place since 1978 north of Rhinelander. People we spoke with at the festival say the event is one of their favorite things about living in this part of the state. So if you haven't gone yet, tomorrow night's lineup includes Tracy Bird, Sawyer Brown, and Chris Jansen. Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now for a first glance at the forecast. Jeff, what should we be looking forward to?
Hey Kyle, when you think of summer in Wisconsin, this today qualifies, right? High temperatures up near 80, kind of humid out there, lots of sunshine. Tomorrow, same story, followed by some big changes getting in here later on tomorrow night. Right now, we're at 64 in Rhinelander, 60 for Leona, 64 for Point. It's comfortable out there, but tomorrow, again, up near 80, followed by some changes on the way. Out there, currently a little bit of cloud cover. This means nothing at all. Our bigger issue is back well over here. There's a lot going on over here. Energy in the atmosphere is going to do something like this and arrive about midnight tomorrow night with showers and storms, and then it's going to linger throughout the day on Monday and actually into Tuesday morning. Our forecast though for tonight though is partly cloudy skies, mostly clear skies, a bit humid out there with low temperatures down near 55. Your full forecast is coming up. Kyle?
Thank you, Jeff. A morning vigil and walk to honor the victims of the Highland Park shooting took place today. More than 100 people gathered at Immaculate Conception Church of Highland Park for the event. 21-year-old Robert Krimmel III claimed the lives of 7 people and injured more than 40 others during a mass shooting at the northern Chicago suburbs 4th of July parade. Many victims are still at hospitals across Chicago area in critical condition with gunshot wounds. Attendees participated in saying the rosary and marched half a mile to the memorial of the victims. Next, WISN in Milwaukee is reporting that police are investigating a fatal shooting at the El Rey grocery store located along Cesar Chavez Drive. The Milwaukee County Medical Examiner's Office confirms 2 people were fatally shot at the store Saturday morning. Police say a man came into the store, creating a disturbance, and 2 security guards chased him to the parking lot. It was then when police say the man shot at the guards, with one of the guards shooting back. One of the security guards and the man they chased were both shot and did not survive. That's it for news outside of our area. Coming up, we'll have more local news, including an annual block party filled with fun for everyone in Eagle River today, called Burger Bash. Stay tuned. We'll have that and more after weather when we come back.
I 100% believe Joe Biden is to blame for the rising prices.
Some of the smallest things have almost doubled in price over the last 2 years.
Ron Johnson has always fought for lower taxes, and that's more important now than ever.
Ron Johnson is a fighter. He's a fighter for all of us.
He's for the people, and he's for Wisconsin.
He's not afraid to speak his mind and fight for what's right.
Who will I vote for? Ron Johnson.
I know he'll fight for the families of Wisconsin, and I know he'll fight for me.
Wisconsin Truth PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Roofing season is here, and Bear Renovations is the Northwood's #1 choice in roofing and rain gutter systems. Whether it's shingle roofing or metal roofing, big or small, the Bear does it all. Stop by our showroom just north of Tomahawk on County Road A or call 715-966-6649 today. Remember, you can like us on Facebook, but you'll love us on your roof. Bear Renovations is locally owned and operated. Call the Bear.
Rock Oil Refining is looking for your business. We pick up and recycle used oil and other liquid and solid waste with our specialized collection trucks, making it convenient, affordable, and reliable for you. We're licensed, insured, and follow federal and state recycling regulations that work for the environment, not against it. Let our waste collection system work for you. We can come to pick it up or what option works best for you. To learn more about our collection and recycling services, visit rockoilrefining.com or call us today.
There you are. Welcome back, my friends. All right, tracking 2 weather headlines tonight. First off is some rain showers getting in here late tomorrow night into early parts of Monday, and then warmer temperatures arriving on some humidity later on next week. But today, today, right? Summer in north central Wisconsin, lots of sunshine out there all day long. Temperatures flirting with 80 and slightly humid. We'll take it. The beaches were crowded today, and it's going to be another nice day tomorrow, followed by increasing clouds about this time tomorrow night. Right now, we're at 64 in Rhinelander, a west wind around 3 and a dew point there at 58, so it's getting a little muggy out there. 73 still in Wausau, a south breeze around 5, and there's that dew point around 56 or so. Around the Horn, temperatures hanging out in the 60s to low 70s still. That's about normal, the average high being about 80 this time of year, the average low being 54. Look at that record high back in 1936 of 98, record low being 42, and the sun set earlier at 8:48. And here's the precipitation, so we could use some rainfall. Your garden's probably a bit dry, and there is some rain in the forecast beginning about this time tomorrow evening into Monday and probably even into Tuesday morning. But temperatures are hanging out near 80 tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, and then a slow climb begins Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We could be talking about mid-80s by next weekend and hanging out there for a while at that. But also in there will be a few thunderstorms. So again, the timing on this arriving most likely after dark tomorrow night, closer to midnight, and then lingering off and on tomorrow night in through the day on Monday as well. Out there now, no storms for you. A little bit of high clouds out there, not a big deal at all. The bigger deal is still way over here. That is a lot of energy in the atmosphere, and that is going to move in our direction beginning tomorrow night. So get ready. It's going to get a bit bumpy tomorrow evening. There is a chance for some severe weather tomorrow night late. We're talking really late after midnight. And if you do get anything, most likely heavy rain, some gusty winds, and probably some small hail in there as well. But again, this is after dark tomorrow, more likely after midnight tomorrow night into early parts of Monday morning. Our forecast then tonight, though, is mostly clear skies. There's a couple of clouds out there. Low temperatures down near 55 and a calm wind after midnight. For tomorrow, it's Sunday, partly cloudy skies just like today. 81 for a high, a southwest breeze, getting a little gusty through the afternoon, around 25 miles per hour. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows we're dry tomorrow. Again, rain arrives late tomorrow night, lingers on and off throughout the day on Monday. Again, not an all-day rain Monday, but we're likely going to get wet into Tuesday morning. And then we dry out and warm up with temperatures back in the mid-80s by next weekend. Kyle?
The 4th of July weekend has come and gone, but that doesn't mean the festivities are over. Eagle River held their 2nd annual Burger Bash and Craft Fair, a festival and sort of block party filled with fun games and stations for the whole family to do in the downtown Rotary Square. Newswatch12's Will Haraldson has this.
I'm here at Eagle River's Rotary Square for the 2nd annual Burger Fest, and today we can see all kinds of fun things here downtown.
Well, we were just looking for a really fun summer event to do, and we ended up partnering with the VFW American Legion to try and put on like a traditional Wisconsin backyard event.
The festival was full of fun events like rock climbing walls, inflatable carnival games, and of course a burger cook-off. Michelle Williams, the events coordinator for the Eagle River Chamber of Commerce, said that volunteers and partners are a large part of what make the festival run, and thanks to them the chamber can hold more events like the Burger Bash.
We have events that go out through the entire spring, summer, and fall. Anything from our craft shows downtown, from Memorial Day to Labor Day, Cranberry Fest. So we have all kind of events that take place either downtown or just in Eagle River.
Williams said that because of events like these, the Northwoods community is finally able to come together and enjoy one another's company for the first time since the pandemic began.
The end goal is just for people to come out and enjoy the community and just give them an opportunity to get together with friends and family and have fun here in the Eagle River area.
Williams said that the Burger Bash and Craft Fair have become an annual event and look forward to how they can make next year's even better. Reporting from Eagle River, Will Haraldson, Newswatch 12.
Protesters gathered outside the White House on Saturday to rally for abortion rights. This comes after 2 weeks after the Supreme Court voted in a historic ruling to overturn Roe v. Wade. It also came a day after President Biden signed an executive order directing the Department of Health and Human Services to boost access to abortion pills and protect access to emergency medical care and family planning services. The Women's March said the event aims to pressure the president and his administration to declare a national public health emergency on the issue of abortion. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is traveling in Southeast Asia this weekend. Blinken arrived in Bangkok overnight after attending the G20 Foreign Ministers meeting in Bali, Indonesia. Today, Secretary Blinken will meet with Thailand's Prime Minister and other top officials. The aim of the trip is to reaffirm the U.S.-Thai alliance and the U.S. commitment to the Indo-Pacific region. Discussions will also center around economic and security ties with Thailand. During his visit, Blinken plans to visit a shelter for victims of human trafficking, and he will also push to end the crisis in Burma. The Taste and Glow Balloon Fest made its way back to Wausau for day 2 with all the food and fun activities for families to do. It allowed them to have a great way to start the weekend. Some people we talked to said they had such a fantastic time. Newswatch 12's Muhammad Abdul Kawi has this.
We have so much going on. This is the second year of this particular event.
Thousands made their way to the Taste and Glow Balloon Festival in Wausau this weekend. It featured many activities for families to have fun.
So now we have a car show, obviously. There's a pro logging tournament. There's a competition, axe throwing, as far as I know, anything else. There's a craft show. I mean, you name what we got going on tonight.
While there may be many events for people to do, the main event are the hot air balloons, and over 40 of them were showcased to soar high in the sky.
We come out here to put up our balloon. We've got one balloon here. It's called Citrus in the Sky. We inflate it, we launch, we give a little bit of show to the crowd and go fly on.
William Vavra, a pilot, said that being up there makes him feel like he's on top of the world.
So when you're flying, it's on the ground, it's crazy. There's noise, there's the fan, there's people all around, the balloon's blowing around. But in the sky, it's calm. The only noise you're hearing is you talking and the burner above you.
And while some enjoy being in the sky, others like Carolyn say it's about bringing joy to the people who are watching.
Balloons don't have a major purpose. They make people smile. They make people happy. So the best part is to be able to have the balloons and have people come out and see it and make them smile.
Reporting in Wausau, Muhammad Abdul Kawi, Newswatch 12.
The Taste and Glow Balloon Fest last day is tomorrow. Gates will be open again at 6 a.m. and balloons will lift off at 6:30. For more information, you can visit their website, tasteandglow.com. Coming up next, Saul Meyer will break down what's going on in the sports world here in the Northwoods. Saul, what will you have for us?
Kyle, you ever heard of pickleball? It's one of the fastest growing sports right now, and there was a tournament today in 3 lakes. Find out more here after the break.
Guess who's making a splash? You're Denord, of course. We make installing your dock easy enough for just one person, and you don't even have to get wet. With our piers, there's less maintenance, no rust, and no fuss, because we're factory direct. Made in St. Germain, come and visit us.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor. Have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
Hi, I'm Scott.
I'm Allie.
And this is our family from Shoulders RV and Marine.
If this year's taught us anything, we believe it's taught us we need to get back to the good old days of enjoying the outdoors, camping,
boating, and buying from small businesses. Here at Shoulders RV and Marine, we happen to check all of those boxes. Next time you're in the market for a dock or lift, boat, camper, power sports, or nearly anything outdoors, sales, rentals, parts, or service,
we'd love you to think of us.
Shoulders RV and Marine, across from Menards, Rhinelander.
Quality Homes of Tomahawk now sells modular homes built by Wisconsin Homes. Wisconsin Homes has maintained a tradition of building some of the finest homes on the market. Quality Homes also has a large selection of new manufactured and mobile homes. New homes are available for immediate delivery and set up anywhere in Wisconsin. Whether buying your first home or a cabin getaway, Quality Homes has the experience and expertise to make your dreams reality. Visit them today at qualitymh.com.
Guess who's making a splash? You're of Denord, of course. We make installing your dock easy enough for just one person, and you don't even have to get wet. With our piers, there's less maintenance, no rust, and no fuss, because we're factory direct. Made in St. Germain, come and visit us.
Sports Watch 12 starts now.
The Brewers took on the Pirates today after beating them yesterday 4-3. Let's see if the crew could make it 2 in a row at home. Yesterday, the Brewers hung up a jersey for Cooper Roberts, one of the victims in the July 4th shooting in Highland Park. But that was yesterday's game. Let's move on to today. Luis Urias scored the first run of the day after this solo shot to left center field here in the second. Fast forward 4 innings, Keston Hiura said, "Here you go, guys. I got some more runs for you." He scores Urias off of the air to put the crew up 3-0 after 6. But the Pirates came back, scoring off of a single, an error, and this home run right here, all in the 7th inning to give them the 4-3 lead. That 7th inning was all the Pirates needed to get the win as they hold on to beat the Brewers 4-3. That loss evens up the series, and the rubber match takes place tomorrow at around 1. It's championship weekend at Wimbledon, and the women's final already happened today. Ons Jabbar and Elena Rybakina faced off in the championship, and it was both of their first time in a major final, so it's guaranteed that someone would win their first championship. After dropping the first set 3-6, Rybaka was able to come back and win the next 2 sets 6-2 to take the crown. The 23-year-old was a 100-1 odds favorite to win the title, so this caps off an ultimate underdog story. From one country club sport to another, day 2 of the American Century Celebrity Golf Tournament wrapped up today. And for Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers, there's a little more at stake than the $600,000 grand prize. See, he made a bet with Charles Barkley that if Barkley finishes better than Rodgers in this tournament, Rodgers has to cut off his man bun. However, if Rodgers finishes better than Barkley, then the former NBA MVP has to donate $25,000 to the North Valley Community Foundation. Rodgers is currently tied for 15th place, while Barkley is tied for 73rd. So it's looking like Rodgers won't have to sport a new look for this upcoming season. Pickleball is a sport that has seen rapid growth, especially here in the Northwoods. And one group in 3 Lakes brought back their annual tournament for the sport. Newswatch 12's Matt Weaver has more.
Pickleball is a fast-growing sport, drawing athletes young and old.
Having a good time, being positive, helping one another to learn a new sport. It's just fun to see people interacting.
Charles Radke is one of the coordinators of the Pickleball Club, which hosted the athletes on Saturday.
It's hard to imagine the talent that shows up and how well they play. As you watch, you'll see some great play.
In 3 Lakes, players gathered for the 8th annual pickleball tournament here with 143 players in the field.
With the most players ever registered, Radke was excited to see the good play.
I've seen many exciting rallies with some shots that are just unbelievable.
Division A champs Tim and Kevin Lewis played as a father-son team.
Strategy was easy. Let the young guy carry dad.
His son Kevin came from Minnesota to take part in the competitive tournament.
That final championship match, it was
right down to the wire, and the points were super competitive and really good rallies. And watching Dad put away the final point for a winner to seal the gold was the highlight.
On the women's side, the second place team of Mimi and Sid were surprised that they made it as far as they did.
We almost came back and won because we thought we were out. We won 3 games, lost 3 games, so we thought we were out of the tournament, and all of a sudden here we are playing. We beat them easily. We came back in. We thought, whoa, we have third. Whoa, we kept going. Yeah, we kept going.
With a men's, women's, and mixed doubles draw for the weekend, the Three Lakes Pickleball Club is happy to see so many people on their new courts playing a sport which they all love.
And encouraging others along in a very positive way.
In Three Lakes, Matt Weaver, Newswatch 12.
I don't want to hear any more of these lies about reckless spending. We're changing people's lives.
The liberals in Washington sure are changing people's lives. Soaring inflation thanks to reckless spending and record gas prices due to cuts in U.S. energy production. Senator Ron Johnson is fighting back, working to hold Washington accountable for its spending and waste and restore American energy independence to lower prices at the pump. Tell Senator Johnson, keep fighting for Wisconsin families.
Hi, I'm Scott,
I'm Allie.
and this is our family from Shoulders RV and Marine. If this year's taught us anything, we believe it's taught us we need to get back to the good old days of enjoying the outdoors, camping, boating, and buying from small businesses. Here at Shoulders RV and Marine, we happen to check all of those boxes. Next time you're in the market for a dock or lift, boat, camper, power sports, or nearly anything outdoors, sales, rentals, parts, or service,
We'd love you to think of us.
Shoulders RV and Marine, across from Menards, Rhinelander.
Stuck on eggs, burnt on batter. You can't escape the nightmare of your sticky pans. Introducing the Granite Stone Pan, the all-new durable non-stick pan. No butter or oil needed. Watch, we melted down these sticky candies in Granite Stone, and it just doesn't stick. We cooked a half a dozen eggs, bacon, cheese, and tomato breakfast with no butter or oil, and it just doesn't stick. Fire flambe or perfectly seared filet, just like the pros. Plus, it's PFOA-free and 100% dishwasher safe. Call or go online to get your Granite Stone Pan for just $19.99. Granite Stone is so durable it comes with a 10-year warranty. And with every order, you're going to get a Granite Stone single-serve egg pan absolutely free. We'll even ship your entire order free. You get it all. An incredible value.
To order, call 1-800-898-6703. That's 1-800-898-6703 or order online at buygranitestone.com.
The body of former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was transported to his home in Tokyo today. Abe was assassinated Friday at a campaign event in the city of Nara. The 41-year-old man in connection to the attack was arrested, and today a hearse carried Abe's body from a hospital to his home in the Shibu ward of Tokyo. Abe's wife, Aki, accompanied the transport. Funeral services for Abe will reportedly take place on Monday and Tuesday. A lot happened in the world of business this week. Here to take a look at the past week on Wall Street is CNBC's Dominic Chu.
Hints of another big rate hike. Oil prices pull back and a new benefit for Amazon Prime members all in the week that was. Another aggressive interest rate hike is likely coming. The minutes from the June Fed meeting revealed support for a big rate hike at July's meeting. Another factor there, continued strength in the labor market. The U.S. economy added 372,000 jobs last month, significantly more than expected. The Fed's hope is that bold rate hikes will keep inflation under control and bring it in more quickly, even at the cost of slowing down economic growth. A little relief at the pump. According to AAA, the national average for gasoline prices fell about 10 cents per gallon from the prior week. That came as crude oil prices dipped below $100 a barrel for the first time in nearly 2 months on concerns that a recession could reduce fuel demand. Amazon Prime members are getting a new perk. Prime subscribers can get food delivery fees waived for a year on Grubhub. As part of the agreement, Amazon can take a 2% stake in the food delivery company with the ability to raise its investment to 15% possibly later on. Nike co-founder Phil Knight made an offer to buy the Portland Trail Blazers. However, the NBA team said it is not for sale. The basketball franchise has been in the hands of a family trust since the death of its owner and Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen back in 2018. I'm Dominic Chu. Get all your business news on CNBC.
Hey, it's Tyrone Jackson. You want to track the careers of your favorite celebrities every single week? Then join me right here for Digital Podcast Network presents Hot in Hollywood. Right here on WJFW.
Moondeer and Friends Gallery in downtown Boulder Junction offers an eclectic mix of contemporary fine art and craft, antiques, professional custom frame service, and many other smaller gift items, featuring the work of gallery owner Sarah Mender, as well as over 150 other regional artists.
Moments of life are special, and suffering from diabetes should not get in the way. US Med's mission is to find ways to make your diabetes more manageable and more comfortable. You deserve to enjoy life without the constant reminder of living with diabetes. If you monitor with 4 or more tests per day, inject insulin 3 or more times per day, or use an insulin pump, you may qualify to receive a continuous glucose monitor, the latest in diabetes technology. A continuous glucose monitor provides blood sugar readings without uncomfortable finger sticks and alerts you real time to potentially harmful spikes in your blood sugar levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurance companies. If you're a caretaker for someone who suffers from diabetes or have diabetes yourself and meet these conditions, please call our diabetic specialist now to see if you qualify for your continuous glucose monitor.
If you're living with diabetes and using insulin, you know the pain of pricking your fingers over and over again. By wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce the pain of pricking your fingers right away. If you're testing your blood sugar 4 more times per day, injecting insulin 3 or more times per day, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetic Health Hotline today and learn about the latest CGM technology. Not only can a CGM immediately reduce pain, it's accurate, easy to use, and helps you make better diabetes treatment decisions. And if you have Medicare, you can get a new CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost. We'll also provide free shipping of your new CGM, and we'll bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 more times per day and injecting insulin 3 or more times per day, or using an insulin pump, call now and learn how to receive your new continuous glucose monitor at little or no out-of-pocket cost.
Huge auction, Lake Tomahawk, Wisconsin. Like new travel trailer, tools, sporting goods, home contents, 19 firearms, and much more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
Jeff, it was a beautiful day, but I want to know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow, just like today, right? We had 80s out there today with a light wind. Tomorrow could be a bit more windy, though, so that'll be a thing. But again, a great acts tomorrow at Hodag Fest, and it's going to be great weather again until late tomorrow night when storms roll in here again, and then we get some wet weather in here for Monday as well. Let's go to the graphics now, show you temperatures. Here we are in the 60s, and there's still a couple 70s out there. A very comfortable night. It's a quiet night. The wind is going calm. It's just gorgeous. When you think of summer in north central Wisconsin, you think of days and nights like this. There's a couple clouds out there, not really a big deal. The bigger deal is over here. That is the next energy arriving for us beginning late tomorrow night, likely after dark and probably likely after midnight tomorrow. And that will linger as showers and storms late tomorrow night into early parts of Monday. A couple of those could get a little squirrely with some gusty winds and some small hail. And then some more rain on Monday, off and on rain showers Monday and Tuesday morning. And then we're going to crank up the heat again. Next weekend could easily be mid-80s and humid around here again.
Cool. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for watching, and have a great night.